What is going on, everybody? It is Upshift Gaming, and today we are back with another League Racing video. Today we are at Texas for the ODRL Next preseason race. We got 22 drivers and only a 25% race because we were doing a 50% race and then we experienced a game glitch that kicked out like half the people in the lobby. So we decided to restart it as 25%. So of course we had to restart, which means we had to get into our qualifying positions. So doing a pace lap and getting into our spots. But first, I felt like I didn't really highlight this in my last ODRL video. So here's a series explanation. So tier 1, that's ODRL Premier. That's Cup cars, 50%, 3 times Cup series. I'll be potential sub. And then I'm double duty in the next and the truck series. And in the next series, it's the Xfinity series, kind of like the second tier, the AAA of ODRL. I'm full-time in the 44 truck. And then trucks it's 3 times or 50% 3 times. It's kind of for like the middle, or like the guys that are struggling a little bit and then need development. So after that, we move on to the race overview. It's Texas, 50 laps, no stages, because it is a 25% race. 3 times wear, 22 laps on fuel, so it's going to be a 2-stop. Ones to watch, we got Ironman in the 88, T-Stone in the 1 car, a couple of Iron Legion Motorsports cars, Lyle in the 42, and Tate ahead in the 00, who are also very, very fast these kind of tracks. And the key points, pretty much exactly like the first video I did. This is a preseason race, so it is basically for fun, and it's the last preseason race before the regular season for all of these series. So we'll finally get into some regular season action pretty quickly. So looking forward to this one. Of course, we actually ran a preseason race before this that went terribly. This is pretty much a redemption. Otherwise, we would have had to do like a bunch of different things, like make sure we were going to be clean for that week. It was quite the debate, but since we started the race and actually ran it for a while, we were able to pit and make our adjustments, because this is the first race that I've done on this game with adjustments. So we came in second, I believe, and came out 5th. So on to lap 4, we still haven't gotten green yet, so we're really going to only get 45 laps of actual racing. We're going to pick the bottom. I feel like it was a good opportunity to pick the bottom right there. I can't quite tell who's in the lead, but honestly, I believe we'll have a really fast car. Look, and hopefully have a chance at actually being able to win. So now we're finally getting into the restart zone, and we are green, finally, for this ODRL Next preseason race at Texas. And it's actually Slurp in the 20 that led us to the green. Slurp is pretty fast too. It could have been one of the ones to watch, but I kind of forgot about him, to be honest. But 3, 1, and 2. We have Georgia Dog to our outside and Cobra to our outside. Cobra is fast too. Oh, and they're wrecking already. We got 1 car around on the backstretch. Don't know who it was, but that might bring out a caution. I believe it will, as Ironman already making a forceful move to the inside of Slurp for the lead off of turn 4. But I believe we are going to come to the caution, and we are. The caution is out already for a spin on the backstretch, and we got 2 corners before an incident, which is always awesome. So here in lap 7, we're going to pit once again because tires are so important. And this is actually going to set up like kind of like an interesting fuel save race, because there are 24 laps left. They're actually 23 at this point, and they're not 23 laps left. 43 laps left, and you get 22 on a tank. So it could be. Some people might actually try to save, and I feel like we actually might try to save it, kind of like the strategy we run. But we come out 4th, we choose the outside, we're already coming back to the green. Ironman's going to lead us back to the green. And Cobra actually gets a really good start. We get pushed by the 10 there. We're going to get clear Slurp to the bottom. We go, which is the preferred line here. If you can run it just right. Get a nice pull away into the corner. We're going to go to the top. Ironman gets a good exit. He's going to pull up in front of Cobra. Slurp and the 10 car battle behind us. I kind of forgot who the 10 car is, if I'm going to be honest. Slurp's actually going to get to our outside. Texas it's a 2-lane track, but the inside is still better. But if you hit the outside just correctly, you can pinch the guy down into the corner. You can make passes, and that's kind of what Slurp's doing right here. He's kind of making that outside work, but I'm also trying to save my tires. I'm not really pushing the car, making sure I'm good for the long run. But Slurp actually eventually gets around me. Really great move from the 20 car, and then we got Lyle to our outside. Ironman and Cobra continue to battle for the lead as we come to lap 12, continuing to try to hold this bottom, but we kind of pulled away from the cars behind, so I feel like we're pretty fast. We have a chance as Cobra actually hits the wall. Slurp hits it a little bit. I don't think he actually hit it enough for him to affect it, but Cobra hit it so hard that he's going to fall all the way back here, so we're going to end up on the inside of him. But I am still in tire saving mode. I'm trying to conserve my tires the best I can, make sure they're best at the end of the run. So Cobra's actually going to get by us, and then Lia's going to get to our outside. Pretty good battle here inside the top 5. We're kind of just letting Iron Man get away, though, unfortunately. And he might use that to his advantage, but Cobra is already pretty much gone from this pack. Slurp had to back out there. He was going to hit the wall. Cobra's pretty much passed all of us and is pretty much gone. And Lyle, I believe, hit the wall in the tri-oval, so we are going to get by him, but on the next lap, he's going to get a run to my outside. He's going to be on my quarter panel in turn 3 and 4. Cobra has already caught back up to Iron Man. Cobra is fast. He is looking very sporty kind of early on here. Lyle's looking good too, and since Lyle's my teammate, I decided to let him by off of the corner because there was no point in battling because I'm trying to conserve my tires anyways. Moving forward to lap 16, we go into turns 1 and 2. Iron Man still leads. We're going to kind of push a little bit, try to pass Lyle, and kind of try to move forward here, using the tires a bit more. Slide up off the corner, still side by side, heading into turn 3. Who's going to have the advantage? We do, but Lyle's is able to get in the gas a lot earlier and is able to pull away from us, even if he slides a little bit high. And he's actually going to hit the wall because then he's going to hit me, putting me in the grass. That was almost a disaster between 2 teammates there, and that has allowed the number 1 car of T-Stone to get behind us. I don't know what happened. Slurpy's kind of falling out of the picture, but moving on to lap 18, I'm kind of defending from these 2, not trying to give any positions. I hit the apron there. Kind of slide up and make contact with Lyle. Almost disaster once again. I believe T-Stone's even down there as we hit the outside wall of the tri-oval in the tri-oval, excuse me, and lose both positions to both Lyle and T-Stone. So now we got our work cut out for us to as this battle for 3rd continues. But moving on to lap 21, T-Stone still leading our pack. Iron Man and Cobra pretty much checked out from us. We're gonna need quite the miracle to try to gain back there, but we make a crazy move, kind of past the grass there to the inside of Lyle, to the inside of T-Stone. We pass Lyle, but Lyle has a crazy undercut. We're still on the inside of T-Stone, but Lyle's going to pass us once again. What a move by the 42 car. T-Stone's going to stay up here and give us draft, and so now we get a turn to try the high side, see how well it works for us. T-Stone actually washes up there. He might hit the wall here off of the corner. And he does, so it actually doesn't affect him that much, but that's going to allow the 42 of Lyle to go through. What a battle for 3rd, because we're almost halfway through the race. Still trying to save my tires. My tires are at 51%. We got 5 laps left, so I can really kind of try to push here and use the tires as best as we can. As Cobra has actually passed Iron Man for the lead. Forgot to mention that. Don't know when that happened. We're going to throw a big old block on T-Stone down the back straightaway, kind of protect T-Stone from gaining on Lyle, because Lyle's my teammate, but T-Stone's actually get to our outside. He actually had to, never mind, he had to back out of it mid-corner, so really trying to do my best job of defending here. But I believe that is Iron Man that just pits. The first kind of pit stops are happening here. I believe we have about 4-ish laps of fuel left, so we'll also be making pit stops soon as we completely miss turns 1 and 2. It's going to allow T-Stone to drive right by us, and honestly, I don't think we have a car to win here. I was kind of feeling confident going into this race, but seems like Cobra and Iron Man are the guys to beat. Lyle's right up there too. We got a 4th, 5th place car. It's coming out of turn 2. T-Stone's actually sideways and he almost loses it. So that allows for another position to be made up. So we pass him, and now going to lap 27, we are the leader now because everyone else pit, but Taterhead is right behind us. I believe he's actually pit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, actually, no, he hasn't. So Taterhead kind of running the same strategy, kind of running long, seeing like if he can have a tire advantage on the next run, which could be the last run of the race. But we are going to have to pit right here. Actually, wait, we are not. We're going to run one more. So Taterhead pits before us. We're going to have the freshest tires out of anybody around us here as we finally pit on lap 28. And if I'm going to be honest, we could actually maybe fuel save this and make this a 0-stopper the rest of the way. But coming out of pit road, Iron Man's way ahead of us. Pitting early and getting a tire advantage really helps out. We're losing a lot of positions all the way down to P8. So everybody using those tires to their advantage. But then I kind of noticed the fuel right here. And I'm thinking I can save this. Like, it's 18 laps, only 18 laps. We skip ahead a lot there, sir. Sorry, I was explaining. But Welbdang passed us. He's also my teammate. And we decided to clutch it and fuel save. So coming to lap 40, we are saving the best that we can. 9 laps of fuel. Lap 40. We're all the way up in second, so if the race goes green, we should be set, because I believe the 4-car of Welbdang cannot make it on fuel. So hopefully we don't have a caution. It's going to be to lap 40. Welbdang dips into the pits. We're still saving the best that we can. We still need to save an entire lap, though, to make it for sure. But unfortunately, we actually get a caution on lap 43. The worst thing that could possibly happen in this situation happens. I believe so. It was some cars like wrecking out of the pits or something. I can't quite remember off the top of my head what it was for, but this screws our plans entirely. We were going to fuel save. We were going to win that race and have a lot of momentum heading into the season. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. As the 50 of Ran Off On You gets his lap back, a couple of other cars in their last lap, they must have been on the lead lap when the caution was called, but that is not a good situation for us. But on the bright side, we are the leader. We are going to pit with everyone else who had already made one of their pit stops, meaning we should take the lead here coming out of the pit road, which means we're going to have the first choose spot. Like, we can go whenever we want, the restart zone, like stuff like that. It just depends on who our competition is behind us, and if guys like Ironman and Cobra are straight behind us, I think we might be screwed, because we're not really that fast. I mean, we're top 5 fast, but we're not really that fast. So coming to the choose, we're going to go green with 4 laps to go. We picked the bottom. The 17 car of GS Racing is behind us, but we got Lost in the 7. He's pretty good. Georgia Dog in the 8, and then Ironman, who him and Cobra really are the fastest cars in this race. So I was not looking forward to seeing that 88 car in 5th place. So coming through to the restart right here, 4-lap dash to decide this preseason race. We got the 7 car of Lost My Plan B behind us. Into the restart zone we go. We get a solid jump, easily a solid jump over GS. 4 laps to go. We just got to pretty much cover off the bottom, and I feel like if we do that, we can win this race. Arc it into turn 1. Turning really good. We gain some time on the guys behind us. Coming off of turn 2, it's looking good. Lost is clear for 2nd place. GS falls down to 3rd. Ironman's still 5th. That's what you'd like to see. That's exactly what we want to see. Coming to 3 laps to go. If we hold this, we can win. Because 3 laps is not a very long time. All we have to do is just keep running fast times and keep on running consistent. Lyle gets up into 4th. He's another one that I'm kind of worried about. We battled him for a while. Lost actually makes a really big charge into the corner. Thought he was actually going to get underneath me there, but he does not. We still hold the lead. We kind of go to the outside there to cover off. Ironman's up to 4th. Definitely not something you want to see, but we're coming to 2 laps to go. This is looking beautiful for us in this 44 Mac Zone Systems car. 2 laps to go from Texas, but unbelievably, Ironman has the craziest turn 4 of his life, has a run down the front stretch. He's going to pass Lost into 1 and 2, and we slide the track, and there he goes. His car is turning so unbelievably good. He has a run on the inside, ends up getting to the bottom of us, coming out of turn 2, and he's going to pass us in turn 3. We're going to throw kind of a nasty block on Lost there. But Ironman from 5th all the way to 1st in a couple of laps. He was his car was turning so unbelievably good, he barely had to bat an eyelash, and he was gone by me. So now we still got to kind of play defense. I kind of hit the brakes to her, kind of try to check up Lost to try to slow him down. And he gets my inside anyways. But Ironman is looking really good for this race win. Our best bet is trying to hold 2nd, and we are not able to do that either. These ILM cars are super fast, but Ironman coming out of turn 4, he is going to win this race here at Texas, we are going to finish 3rd, which honestly isn't that bad. That's a pretty solid result. That's where we got in the truck race. T-Stone finishes in 4th and Lyle in 5th, so a couple of guys on our watch list finishing right there. So a solid race from us, definitely some momentum in the season. But if you enjoyed this, please click the like button and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.